Hi. So I am back in the garage. I went MIA for a little while, but for good reason. Really, it's just because I've been enjoying driving this thing. Pretty much any excuse I get. But it's pretty hot out here this week, so I said, you know what? I should probably fix some of the small little issues. And one of the issues that I have is I'm only getting up pretty much half a tank on the gauge, even though obviously I know it's full. So I checked the sending unit before installing it, and the gauge worked fine. So I'm pretty sure the sending unit is actually just hitting one of the baffles inside the tank. So in order to check that, time to remove the tank. Just taking a little precaution here. Although I don't plan on babying this thing, it doesn't have the nicest paint. No need to make it worse. That's the beauty about hot rods, Model A's, 32s. It's that simple. Now my sending unit's exposed. Take that off next. So I got it out, and there's actually no baffle. It's back over here. What it's actually hitting is, my output tube, my breather tube, and my return line tube. As you can see, if this were to be installed, it's literally running right into those. So I think part of my problem is that this is actually a Vintique 16-gallon tank, not an 11-gallon tank that's kind of normal for a 32 Ford. Because if this were a stock tank, this throw or this length would be shorter, which means it would clear that. So I don't think there's really a creative solution here. I cannot just rotate this because this is actually a keyed hole pattern. So if you rotate it, two of the holes will not line up. So I think I have no other option but to shorten this out to where it clears. All right, so I went ahead and shortened this. As you can tell, now that I install this, it's going to clear that tube. Of course, before it was right on top. So the only thing that's really going to affect is it actually kind of marking empty when there's still a few gallons in the tank, but we'll just call that a reserve. So now there's nothing left but just installing everything the same way it came out. All right, now there's nothing left but to fill her up and see if the gauge works. All right, so as you can see, we've got a full gauge now, so I'm going to call that a success. But there's still plenty more to do. I got to fix my speedometer. I got to lower my seat. So if you don't want to miss any of this cool content,